Alright. Time to upload this. What's this?
Dear Jamfrog35, I noticed that you have finished your review on Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Congratulations. Not! I have taken liberty to take control of your computer, delete all your footages on the review. Good luck trying to do the review now. Sincerely, your best friend.
Glitch!
What should I do, Luigi? Should I, at least delay the video?
Uh-huh.
But wouldn't they actually be a little bit upset with me? You never help.
Well, almost got it. Almost.
Waluigi, did you even hear a single word I said?
Yeah?
What did I say then?
You were saying how awesome I am? Eh? Aw.
This is serious, Waluigi. You like playing Sonic Spinball?
No, I was just happen to like playing pinball games. You know. The one you hit the flippers, hit to the goal, get the most points, try to get a high score. Where?
I mean, that's understandable and all. Pinball is your type of thing, but if you like pinball, why not just play original pinball game instead of the... Wait a minute! Waluigi, you give me a good idea! Thank you!
You're welcome. Why deny you?
If I'm gonna have to review a different game, then I shall review Sonic Spinball! It's jamming time!
Are you sure that's a wise idea? I mean, you can get a little bit, you know,
What?
stubborn. Pinball games are a bit more arcade and chaotic and bit classic, don't you see? Are you sure you can handle it?
Well, Luigi, here's the thing. I've been able to defeat Sonic 06 with only one minor rage quit. Managed to defeat Cuphead in less than 3 days. Also, for that note, I managed to go through both Super Mario Maker 1 and Super Mario Maker 2, losing nothing but my pride and a little bit of my sanity. Also, I've been able to complete 5 nights at Wario's under a single day, and evidently, I've been able to finally complete Sonic and the Secret Rings with only one minor injury. I think I can handle a little bit of pinball. Oh, come on! How was I supposed to avoid all that?
Told you.
After the great success of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, it was a no-brainer that they want to work on the next game, Sonic 3. Unfortunately, however, during their development time, they were facing some minor issues left and right, thus causing a major delay. This didn't stop the fans from begging them to make the next Sonic game, and without any games for them to release, they were at the standpoint. So one man by the name of Peter, sorry if I presented his last name wrong, or why, had a brilliant idea of grabbing Casino's Night Zone's gimmick and changing it into a game. Thus, Sonic Spinball is formed. So yeah, just like this review, Sonic Spinball was the last second thought, and hold it was releasing. Well, it's an interesting pinball game to say the least. I do remember playing this game a bit, but I was unable to pass its first zone well, it's a pinball game. I don't remember if I like it though. After playing it, I began to understand why I didn't even try to finish the game at all. Yes, despite being a pinball game, it also acts like it's part of the Sonic series, and oh boy, I know that Casino Dive Zone was considered everyone's favorite level from Sonic 2, but to make an entire level with pinball physics? That sounds like a nightmare to me, and it is. So with this game developed only with 2 months, it received a mixed reception, but it surprisingly sold very well. Probably because there are people who enjoy pinball games, or perhaps people like me like Sonic games. But either way, I'm getting way ahead of myself. Let's dive right in. This is Sonic Spinball. The Mad Doctor is at again, as he's been able to transform all little critters into badniks in his own base of operation, the Vigo Fortress, or was it Vejo Fortress? You know, I'm going to call it Vigo Fortress. Anyways, Tails managed to track the Mad Doctor down, and the heroic duo decide to fly towards Eggman's base of operation. However, Eggman was expecting them and began to fire everything at them. Sonic took the hit and took the plunge to the deep waters below, though he somehow survived. Now Sonic has to use Eggman's own pinball defense mechanism against him so he can collect all 16 Chaos Emeralds. Wait. There are 16 Chaos Emeralds?
Yeah, so?
There should have been 7. Yeah, this is technically a spin-off game, so there isn't exactly 7 Chaos Emeralds or multiple color Chaos Emeralds. In fact, this is just 16 blue Chaos Emeralds. Wait, if they're blue Chaos Emeralds, then shouldn't they call sapphires or something? I'm confused here. Now, I could just simply say this is a pinball game, and all you have to do is just hit the bumpers and see Sonic bounce around to get more points, and call it a day. But there's more to it. You see, in this game, Sonic has one goal: collect all the Chaos Emeralds. If you collect a certain amount of Chaos Emeralds, you reach to the boss. You fight the boss, and wah bing wah boom. There isn't any tilting in this game, so the only option I can give you is, well, controlling Sonic itself. If you just press left or right, Sonic can go to that direction somewhat, though you're still at the mercy at the pinball gimmick. So yeah, you don't exactly have a lot of control with Sonic in ball form, but you have control with Sonic not in ball form, and it's bad. I mean, you can still move Sonic left and right, and you can still jump, and you can still do the spin dash, but it's not as smooth as, let's say, Sonic 2. Moving Sonic left and right feels a little bit stiff, and whenever you try to jump over obstacles, he has this, I guess you could say, problem whenever he jumps over it. Whenever you jump in a Sonic game, your momentum goes with you. But since this is a pinball gimmick, and when Sonic jumps over an obstacle, if he doesn't quite make it, he would be pushed back. That's really annoying. And the spin dash, it's not quite as powerful as, let's say, Sonic 2's spin dash, as it's more like giving you a push towards the pinball gimmick and nothing more. Kind of a shame too. I would really like to control Sonic, but what can you do? Though the one thing I am actually kind of impressed is that they've given Sonic the ability to grab on ledges. You see, you have no idea how fortunate this is. If Sonic is able to grab a ledge, he would reach to a certain platform. Or if he grabs a switch, he would open up a certain area. This is extremely helpful in a case like this. But again, I still feel like I would like to, you know, control Sonic when he's not in ball form, but what can you do? Now, normally I would make a little bit of complaint of able to save it anywhere, anytime on the collection, but I'm willing to give it a slight here because, oh boy, just like an 80 pinball game, this is all about chance. Which, I would be fine if it's just a pinball game, don't get me wrong. But the problem is, however, this isn't just any traditional pinball game, as it also acts like a level itself, but it follows up with the pinball rules. For example, you can't exactly gain an extra life by collecting 100 rings. In fact, the only way to get an extra life is by getting a certain amount of points. And there are no checkpoints in this game, as if you die, you have to start all the way to the bottom. Though, if you collect a Chaos Emerald, it's still with you, so you don't have to, you know, recollect them. However, the difficulty spike, yeesh, it's tremendous. Okay, imagine you're climbing up the hill. You start off from the bottom, toxic waste, and you're trying to build yourself up to lava powerhouse to the machine. It's difficult, but it has the same balance. But showdown, ay caramba, that part of the hill goes all the way towards outer space. It's so hard, not only because you have to collect all 5 Chaos Emeralds in that area, but also because of the boss itself. I mean, I can handle these 3 bosses, it's fine. But when it comes with this one, when I was trying to play through Showdown, I was having a hard time to collect all 5 Chaos Emeralds on my first day. One day I've been able to pass through Toxic Waste. One day I was able to pass through the Lava Powerhouse. One day I was able to pass the machine. But this one took me 2 days. Now, that doesn't sound like a problem, but this is a pinball game, for crying out loud, people. It's gonna be hard. And this one has the most major difficulty spike I ever seen in this game altogether. Not only that, but the boss itself. Oh boy, there are 3 things you have to remember. You have to hit the button to not only turn off the claw, but also the socks. Smell my socks. Where was I? Oh yeah. But you also have to make sure you hit him on the top of his capsule. And not only that, you are timed to destroy him. And if you didn't do it quick enough, well, too bad. You have to hit that switch all over again. I don't know how many times though. Honestly, it doesn't even tell me. You have no idea how much save files I used on this one. Too many! Too many to handle! Compared to other Sonic games, the graphics looks, well, fine, but it just looks a bit off sometimes. The frame rate is one of the biggest issues as it's buggy, especially a bad thing when it comes with a pinball game gimmick. Not to mention the sprites and animation looks very weird, bizarre, and kind of dark and creepy all at once. Like the bosses, for example. Though this is probably because they want to give a homage to the best TV shows like the SZKKB series and the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, which isn't the only game that did this. Even looking at Eggman at first, I thought he was just wearing his zip-up PJs, but the music, on the other hand, that's where it's majorly lacking. I mean, they sound fine, and it fits for a game like this, but it just sounds so generic. Just place this music anywhere in the game, and you can understand the situation. Only 2 musics that comes into mind, which is a bad thing, is the option music and the warning music whenever you're in the danger zone. Seriously, every single time when you're in the danger zone, it plays that loud music, and there's nothing you can do to avoid that. Well, except for the toxic waste level, but that's a different situation altogether. It's as annoying as the drowning music. Ugh! There isn't anything extra per se about this game, but I'll give the, honorary mentions about the special stages. You see, whenever you defeat the boss per zone, you are thrown into a special stage where you are able to grab some extra lives, as well as including giving references to the TV shows I just mentioned. However, if you collect a certain amount of rings, there is a twist to it, as you're also thrown into different special stages, and, well, where you can be able to get references from these TV shows. Yeah, there isn't anything else to say about this game. There isn't anything extra about it. Though I could probably mention the cheat codes, but again, I don't really count it as something extra to do. Just more cheating. Do you like pinball in Sonic? Well, this game is for you. But if you like one or another, well, I would approach this one with caution. It's tough, and it's all luck-based. And trust me, because I really don't believe in luck. Only skill, determination, and perseverance. If you want my opinion, I'd recommend skipping this one. There's a better pinball game out there that plays like, well, a pinball game, and it's a pinball game. Hey, even Yoku's Island Express uses its pinball idea much better than this one, which I recommend to try it out if you're interested, that is.
Beggars can't be choosers. So, do you like the game, or do you prefer a different spin-off? Place your comments down below. This is Jermaine from Jam Factor 5, saying stay jam-tastic, and of course, have yourself a really time. Excelsior!